guys, and welcome back to Spooky Witches UK. I want to say I am really sorry that this video is late. This week has just been clusterfuck after clusterfuck. I've only just managed to catch my breath. But yeah, so I apologise. It's a tough week for me this week. But I'll explain all about that on Saturday. But it's going to be quite a sad video, and obviously we're vibing today. We're vibing. So today, pull that over there. We are going to be actually, before I get into today's video, I need you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me so you can keep seeing my face on your screens. And also, when I reach 100 subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my social media, so make sure you look out for that when the goal has been reached. But it won't be possible without my fellow spooky witches, so please share and share. Get as many people as you can to subscribe. The more the merrier. But yeah, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the ancient Ram Inn in England. For those of you who are paranormal fans, you will have seen this particular location on TV shows such as Most Haunted and Ghost Adventures. For those of you who don't know what it is, just watch, because I'm going to talk about it anyway. But yeah. So I'm going to be talking about the history and the paranormal going-ons, like the paranormal incidents of the ancient Ram Inn. Before the inn was constructed, the ground it sits on was home to a multi-millennia pagan burial ground, which sits on the ley lines, which trace all the way back to Stonehenge, which leads people to believe that the paranormal events that are happening are traced back to these pagan rituals and the ley lines and such. Now, the inn itself was built in 1145, and it was the home to slaves, masons and other workers believed to have been building the St Mary's Church located nearby. And the streams around the church had to be redirected, and this is what many people believed opened a portal for dark energy that was once used in the pagan rituals. Now, after all the workers and such had vacated, it became home to a priest, and then later it became an inn and a public house. In 1968, however, someone had moved in and made it his home. Now, John Humphreys had moved into the building to stop it from being demolished, and on his first night in the property, he met one of the spirits that make the ancient Ram Inn so famous. He claimed that demonic forces had grabbed him by the arms and dragged him from his bed and across the room. And since that time, he has found proof of ritual sacrifices and devil worship on the grounds that the building sits on. And what really makes this 100% more scary is that he claims to have found skeletons of children that had been stabbed by daggers, most likely ritualistic daggers. Now, this didn't frighten John, and he remained at the inn. His wife and daughters, They left him at the end. They didn't want to live there, I'm presuming. But he still remained there for more than 50 years until his death in 2017. Now, apparently, there are several entities that haunt this building. Possibly the most famous, and apparently we just seem to attract these kinds of stories, is the witch that was burnt at the stake in the area in the 1500s, which is prime time for witch trials and witch hunting and things like that. The woman had apparently fled from potential trial by government sanctioned witch hunters, and she had taken refuge at the inn. However, she was caught and burnt at the stake, and the room in which she stayed has been dubbed the witch's room, and her spirit is still believed to be haunting there. Other stories consist of the innkeeper's daughter who had been hung in the attic. Whether she hung herself or somebody hung her, I don't know. It just said that she was hung in the attic. Spirits of children who had been sacrificed in rituals, exorcisms, and other dark events at the inn. There have been photographs of orbs that have been taken by paranormal investigators and other people who were curious about the ancient Ram Inn. And there has also been reports of strange lights that have terrified visitors. Now, the most haunted room at the ancient Ram Inn is apparently the bishop's room. And this is where the bishop had stayed, and the room is also apparently haunted by other bishops. My phone's just scared the life out of me. Oh my lord. Anyway. So yeah, dark monks and evil spirits, including the ones of the bishops, are seen in this room on the regular. A Roman centurion has also apparently been seen riding through the walls towards plumbers who were just doing the job and minding their own business. There is also reports of an incubus and a succubus. If you don't know what they are effectively sex demons. I have a video about them. I will link it at the end. But there's also reports of an incubus and a succubus residing in the room that John had chosen for his sleeping quarters, tormenting those that dare sleep there. Now, the inn is open to visitors, coronavirus permitting. I'm sure it will be fully open after all the lockdown restrictions have been lifted. You can stay overnight if you're brave enough. I know I'm going to be planning a trip with me and the team as soon as I'm able to. Also, I will be doing, once all the lockdown restrictions have been lifted, I'm going to be doing an introductory video for me and my team, so you can properly meet the ones that are going to be with me on my journey. But yeah, that is it from me today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know it's short, it's sweet, but this week hasn't been a great week for me. As I said, I will touch more upon the subject. Saturday's video's focus is going to be about grief. And I feel it's something I need to do because I've got a lot I'm holding on to and I'm finally ready to talk about it. So yeah, that's what Saturday's video is going to be about. But yeah, be sure to check in with me on Saturday for the next video. Until next time, and remember, don't be afraid of the things that go bump in the night. Stay spooky, witches.